Jump into lagoon if you don't like Tinubu as president. Femi Fani-Kayode dey tell Nigerian people, see, if you don't like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you see that if we dey go that Lagos Island market, that long bridge there, if we go jump from up there and inside water, if you not like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now the thing when somebody like Femi Fani-Kayode, when they call himself patriots, I think when they tell Nigerian people. So these people, Femi Fani-Kayode and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they not get any plan for you as a Nigerian person. They not get any concrete plan for Nigerian people. In fact, that statement when he make about Peter Obi, say Peter Obi no go last 5 minutes in debate with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't know a young man or a man when they see clearly when will ever make that kind of comment to Peter Obi or say such a thing to Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is 100% far better than Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Femi Fani-Kayode. So Femi Fani-Kayode have no good plan. APC have no plan for you. Their only plan when they get now to rig you out from this election and then go follow you up with their militaries. That be their plan. So Femi Fani-Kayode not get plan. In the tell Nigerian people, see, if you don't like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, make you go jump inside the lagoon. As if Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't win election. They have never conducted any election. So, but people like this, then they talk like, see, Bola don't already win 2023 election. So, Nigerian people, any kind of promise when Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Femi Fani-Kayode them they bring come, or Atiku Abubakar they bring come, make una debunk them, make una decline, debunk them, because these people, no good thing is coming. Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't tell Nigerian people, say, if they elect him, it will make differences of their lives. Now, why you? Not only his son life and his wife, and also the people around him when they push and so. Not only their life then go make it better. And they making their life better not to loot everything concerning Nigeria to outside world. That be the only better thing when they go do for you. So any promises when these people, APC, PDP, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Kwankwaso, all these people, they are all the same. They cannot not heed to their promises, because these people, they are on a very, very dangerous mission. Very, very dangerous mission. Not see, they not tell you, or you not hear. Now, make we take a look on waiting these two people from Delta State, then they yarn. One of them now, Mr. Tompolo. Tompolo get problem with Nigerian government before. When they find the man, they're not concerned for years, either 1 or 2 years. They're not concerned Tompolo where he go hide. Because the Buhari see Tompolo commit some crimes. So after that, we can't see Tompolo again in public after 1 or 2 years. Now, waiting the government take bless somebody when they tell us say na criminal, government they look for her, now to award the man contract that worth over 4 point something billion naira. Then in the other hand, Asari Dokubo himself get his own contracts when they give him. Tompolo get his own when they give him. But it can't be like saying when you commit crime in Nigeria, the government will elevate you. The government will raise you up. The government will give you anything that you ask for. But somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, and I'm really sure That is the reason why I will continue to respect these two figures, because they are the only people that make sense in Nigeria out of 200 million people. Nnamdi Kanu and Omoyele Sowore. They can never be bribed. They can never ever be bribed. And that is how freedom fighters that they fight for freedom. Just exactly the same thing, the same way when Nelson Mandela do. They try to pay Nelson Mandela. He said no. At the end of the day, they put Nelson Mandela in prison for 27 years. That last, Mandela came out and become South African president. So the reason why I bring out these two men, somebody like Dokubo don't claim saying they fight for freedom. But Tompolo never claims saying they fight for freedom. I don't know what Tompolo they fight for. That one they fight, I don't know who that one they fight. So, but the Asari Dokubo don't tell Nigeria who was in a freedom fighter, in a liberator, in an agitator, in the agitate, anyhow. So, but his own agitation, he was rewarded at the end of the day, and he accepted. Now, Tompolo again rewarded at the end of the day, and Tompolo accepted. Now, what are we talking about? We talk about this story when this is what they come tell us in public, these two people. It's just like your government. They are just like your governor. They are just like these two people. Because the same way when your government, after they failed, they will come back and say, oh, this one are the reason why we fail. They will come tell you the reason why they fail. When they don't already tell you, say, if you put us in this position, we'll go there and solve the problem for you. So when they get to that place now another thing they're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. The same thing to this Asari Dokubo. When government don't pay them, and government constantly pay government. Remember, Tompolo name na government. Government constantly pay government Tompolo. Come bless the man. Somebody, when they tell us, see, in this, in that. But the story when bring me come here, now the excuses when these people they give. The excuses are too much, ladies and gentlemen. Not allow, don't go and vote for anyone that will come up tomorrow or wake up the next morning, begin to tell you, see, oh, this one are the reason why we fail. Like Femi Adesina, don't tell Nigerian people now the reason why Buhari failed. You see, now because of distractions. I mean, Buhari failed, which we disagreed, you know. So now, these people, Tompolo and his brother, they are brothers, ladies and gentlemen. They don't come out inside one interview. They tell Nigerian people, see, they think when they are IDC for where they guide, that is the pipeline, where they ship oil, where they thief oil. Funky did not know how the place be. But with the see and for you, talk, say the place be like this, the place be like this. I never go where they ship oil before. I don't know how they ship them. People don't know how they ship them. Now that they talk now, they let us know. Say, okay, see how they ship them. Then they ship them by stealing it. And they're stealing it big time. So, according to their description, the man Asari Dokubo himself, they tell Nigerian people, see, now ex-militant too, don't forget about that. They tell Nigerian people, see, the way where they take, they come, they thief oil. Not be smart. Tompolo himself, in other way, don't come and say, be like saying people when they top military, when they the highest rank in Nigeria, like the military officers, all these big politicians, all of them they involve this oil stealing. That is why they are unstoppable. Nobody can stop them. Even then when they guide. But I have question for these people because they gave them a mandate to guide the pipelines and the oil. But they can't describe the kind machineries when all these criminals, when they claim, see, some of them they for top militaries and government officials, high-ranking government officials, when they come to thief Nigeria oil. You see, the kind of ship when they come in there, some like 20-story building. You can imagine. Some like 10-story building ships when they come to carry the thief oil, they come off from Nigeria. The thief oil, they come off from Nigeria. But why then they complain? Why are they complaining? These two people. and give you to guide. Not be when you see say somebody a thief where they say me your guide. What you go do? Not be to call the security people. Asari Dokubo don't call security one day. Abi Tompolo don't call security one day. The only thing when Tompolo can talk recently is they make in they want them because he won't send out his warship inside water. Wow. So this is crazy. Just exactly like the same thing when your governor, your local government chairman will come tell you after they don't chop the money when they give them for contracts. After they don't loot. They say, oh, this one, it happened like this, that one, it happened like that. That's the end of the whole case. From the presidency to the local government chairman or chairman. Any I want to put that, make put that. Now so it be. So now so then the why. This will don't come. Tompolo, you get gunboat, I been a gunship, I been a your war vessel when you get. You know if you use and war those people when they come thief oil, when you know see them be criminals. All those your war vessels when they claim see they inside water now. So Tompolo no fit carry these war vessels, take war these criminals when they steal oil, because the reason why they put Tompolo there, the reason why they gave him that contract is to guide the place, so that the oil theft people they no go come there again. Likewise, Asari Dokuba. So you go wonder this kind of Asari Dokuba now, common oil area where they give you, make you the guide. You don't feel manager. Now social complaint, they can't complain. So if the Biafran people, for example, as they claim say you be Biafran before, or you're a job people, when them plenty, then give you, say come be our leader now. As the leadership, they hungry Asari Dokubo. So Asari no fit control them. Because if you cannot control people, if you cannot make sure say you bring those people when they come thief oil, maybe call them police, call them army, call security, make them come, call your governor, make them come. Una they see una call governor. Though we know even the governor himself, all of now oil theft. So if you call governor, you are wasting your time. They know them. Even as in the Nyan, they see they collect money put inside the matter. If you cannot be able to just maybe report people when we see then they thief Nigerian people oil, your state oil. So now you see, if you govern your people now, when they claim say you want me then give you power, you won't become an account, you won't become the leader of IPOB, you won't be this and be that. These are lazy people. Lazy people when they deceive 200 Nigerian people. They be wire people. They know what they are doing. So what is the point? If Tompolo cannot be able to stop the criminals when they complain to us, just like Buhari and some governors, what do they do? After they don't feel, they'll come tell us, okay, this is the reason why we are failing. We don't need your complaints. Don't come and complain to anybody. Do your job. Do your job. That is why you are there. So if Tompolo cannot use that vessel when they take the brag, take fight off this oil theft, then we withdraw the contract now. What thing they do? As I look about it, not fit do. Then go send people when we do it. But if you check them very, very well, not be these people, not be Asari Dokubo supposed to guide any pipeline. In abroad, nobody is guiding any pipeline. We have government agencies. We have government securities. We have people that could guide that pipeline when they carry, give Tompolo and Asari Dokubo. That is to show you how the system, how your country, how the politicians, they don't useless your country well. Everything about that country don't decay. That's why you see nothing, they move forward. How you go handle such a big contract, give criminals like Asari Dokubo? How you go handle oil matter, give somebody like Asari Dokubo when you know say Asari na criminal? Himself no. In they talk him every day. You know they hide that. He don't brag say he go kill him the Kano in public. Say he go cut off his neck in public. AK not full on. So he's a known criminal by the Nigerian forces. So, but we go still come to that thing, that those things when in talk those days, we go resurrect them so that if anything, in case anything happen, people go know how the thing take happen to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Because a lot of people, most especially this Asari Dokubo, Uche Monfo, the other one what they call Owazurike, all these people, they don't say some kind things when they can know they say about them. They don't brag, see them go killing Nandekano. Anyhow when they see her, any place when they see her. In fact, aside the people saying won't go court, go killing Nandekano for inside court. Publicly. Imagine this kind of statement. And the same Nigerian forces, they still keep Asari Dokubo quiet for that kind of threatening when he threatened the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Imagine saying I cannot say this thing against Asari Dokubo or against Uche Mofo or Wazorike or all those people. Everybody will go gaga, you know, the canon. FG, now that time we know FG they exist. But when they say things like that against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, FG know they exist now because they are nowhere to be found. Because all these people, we don't call their names, not their grooms, Asari Dokubo and Uche Mofo and Wazuriki. All of them they chop from the government. One love, everybody. So if you know anything when you want to tell Asari Dokubo about this contract and the cry when they cry say people don't continue for all our oil. In his presence, he did there the Tifamo. And they tell you now, say the kind of vessels where they carry come. If I say they go direct to the warhead, they load them sharp, load them sharp, and they'll carry the gigantic vessel, leave the arena. I know if you call police and go for another day to call. Nobody to inform. You just come and thief and go. One love, everybody. Please continue to subscribe with Funky D and stay tuned.